What's up, everybody? It's your favorite anime protagonist, Izuku Baldoria, back with another episode of Point and Laugh. This week, we're looking at a mono red deck wanted in 18 countries for bracket violations. After that, the Hobbits are going to gay baby jail. And finally, we see what the world could be like if every Hearthhole player was not secretly a Landfall player. Thank you all for watching. For everybody who subscribes to this video, I will allow my editor to complete one additional combat in Expedition 33. Mango! Stop putting every point into luck. Finalize. Sink the Titanic and collect the insurance payout. Rinse and repeat to make it big in this economy. My fucking brain. You're so lucky you caught me on a day I got to have coffee, bro. What? 3 card draw, 2 of them not even card advantage, 2 of them card selection. Holy sh**. Well, at least you are doing an accurate impression of a ship sinking. So we have the RMS Titanic. We're gonna hit somebody with it. We're gonna sack it and make treasure tokens equal to damage. Okay. Crew 18. Brother, I can see why you needed the insurance money. Holy sh**. All right, so for sacrificing this land, we can make a pilot who can crew the Titanic. Dynamite Diver, a 1/1 who can crew as though he was a 3/3. Sorry, a 3/1. No, they can, Mr. Carter, because it's crew 3, and these crew as if they were 1 greater. You f***ing liar. Oh! Alright. I just keep getting re-flashbang in my head by the word finalized. Like they're thumbing through this deck list. Holy sh**, a good card. Did somebody sneak this into your deck, bro? Because right now this looks like a deck that we developed being like, I have to win using as many cards as possible that will make somebody say, hey, wait a minute, that sucks. Hey, wait a minute, that's a bad card. Oh shit, another good card has hit the fray. Hooey. Okay, so we have a way to convert our treasures into damage. We have, okay, you know what? Fine, whatever. It draws a card. I'm amazed we didn't tag this as card draw. I am flabbergasted. I hope you had a good Aether Drift pre-release, you dumb son of a season. I'm gonna piss my pants, dude. This one's good because you'll get, I can accept this one because you'll get probably 3 power on board, right? This is a little bit of card selection and we're gonna be able to crew our commander. You are a stone cold idiot. Just good card, sure. I would dunk so hard on this if you did not have a vehicle in the command zone, but we have a vehicle in the command zone. Card selection engine, okay. All right. Yeah. They did. The deck was supposed to go fast or die hard, and I think I know which option we're picking most games. I think the going fast is your friend with their like souped up 1987 Honda Civic with like the spoiler that's way too big, and it just coughs to life, and you have to give it 20 minutes to warm up, or it'll burn through all the oil. Ooh, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, make a treasure. Excellent. Very good ramp. And then sure, he can crew the Titanic technically. Actually good card, clearly snuck by you. And then, ooh, some damage doublers. Power buffs. Okay, so this is what we're going for. So we are stuck in the interesting spot of we are a Voltron deck that is legally not allowed to use double strike because we have to sacrifice our commander on the first swing. And so we do have to rely on damage doublers and like other power buffs. Okay, you're a little cute. You're a little cute, sound of drumsing your own commander. I think in a vacuum, all of these are pretty fine. I may end up questioning how many of these we have. I think what I like the least about this is... Actually, no, it's fine, because double damage makes us rich. I was gonna say what I like the least is we are not, like, getting us to 14 doesn't actually close the gap all that well, because we still have to do 2 hits anyway. The payoff for getting those treasures from the Titanic is I can recast the Titanic. That's the whole payoff. The whole payoff is I can recast the Titanic next turn and try to hit you again. Ramp, this ought to be good. All right, Soul Ring, Fire Diamond, sure, you have a 4-mana commander. This lets you do it turn 3. You Rube, you child, you absolute dog-licking idiot. This is as expensive as your commander, bro. What do you mean? What are you ramping to at that point? You've built the ramp over him. You have entombed Tony Hawk in the skate ramp, Cask of Amontillado style. What the fuck? Like, Fire Crystal, okay, at least haste enabler. Okay, alright. Big man on campus. We do need to be swinging this motherfucking ship with haste, but finalized is just nightmare, nightmare, nightmare right in my fucking skull. Win cons. That is a damnable lie. This is less of a lie. Sure. Cowardly, but alright, brother. I'm being finalized. Okay, assault suit. Genuinely clever. We prevent the sacrifice of our commander. That solves a lot of problems for us. Okay, so something bad has happened to us one time in our life. Oh, and then 33 land. That's so, yeah. Yeah, you won't miss any of these. You won't miss a single one. All right, live fast, die hard. Let's see. Turn 1, land, pass. Get ready, bitch. It's coming. Me and Cleety. Turn 2, land, pass. What's up? Vroom, vroom, motherfucker. We're riding for pink slips. Turn 3, fervor, get ready. I have haste, you dumb son of a bitch. Turn 4, it's happening. Are you prepared? Lelia, a totally different card for an unrelated strategy that is in fact better than everything else in my deck. So maybe we don't land drop in case we exile a land. I'm so smart. Hell yeah. Lelia, it can now crew our fucking command. Turn 5, 1 turn behind curve. Things are heating up, ladies and gentlemen. The RMS Titanic comes down. We crew with Lelia, preventing ourselves from getting a Lelia trigger. We swing this. Flying trample, nobody's blocking this shit. It's turn 5, there's 1 bird player, you don't swing it at them. Sure. I get 7 treasures, now it's happening. All right, goodbye RMS Titanic. What can I do with these 7 treasures to make me not hate myself? Oh, true, yeah. I can unleash fury. So I get 14. I unleash fury. I dealt 14 to 1 person. I now have infinite money. Now I'm a, no, not now what, hacker? Now I'm a fucking Magda player. Now we're completing the loop of the insurance fraud gimmick. We're not doing anything cool like chaos warping my own treasure. We're now sacking 10 treasures and I'm getting like, God, I don't think twin flame tyrants. Maybe it's, yeah, fuck it. This is who I am now. And I just go to my next. Oh, it's a Magda deck. No. I gold span. I get an extra treasure. This is 6 mana, which is 3 treasures. Come here. Crew with Hellkite Tyrant. Combat. Extra treasure. Of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So 13 mana into RMS Titanic. I hit somebody for 20. I make 20 treasures. I pass my turn and hope to God I win with Hellkite Tyrant. You could Magda out Assault Suit. The problem is it doesn't make any fucking sense to do that. And this is why I always hate the capitalists, because they come in and they ruin shit. Because we have the funny, what if the boat hit you again? But I personally cannot take when you have a clear better thing to do and you don't do the better thing in service of being like, oh, that's not my energy. We make 20 treasures off of this and then just win. So this is not insurance fraud. This is baby's first combo deck. Oh, the deep pain in my heart. This feels like the type of deck that goes undefeated the first game you play against it, and then every game after that, nothing. Every game after that, it's like, oh yeah, actually, if you abrade Tim on turn 5, he will just be out of the game. He will just be fully cooked. Okay, official mechanical recommendations. If you want this deck to be any better, you 100% need redirects much more than we need win more cards. And the win more cards are like, I'm already doing the Titanic thing, and this is just making me even more value without getting me any closer to a commander damage kill. And that is stuff like Reaver Cleaver. This guy's just nonsense, frankly. Seething Song, Campfire, Academy Manufactor, Blacksmith's Talent. All of those could go for redirects, and the deck would perform better every time you drew one. On vibes, regrettably, I love it. Regrettably, I love spending 5 turns pretending to be an upstanding boat captain before ripping the cap off a handle of vodka and chugging it into the table's face. And so it's with just a supreme amount of hurt in my heart that I'm gonna give this a designation of peak. And fuck you for it, quite frankly. Thank you for submitting. Get the fuck out of my house. These videos are almost entirely subsidized by my Patreon community, so a special thank you to Vanilla Bean Ice Cream, Eclectic Waste, Katya Marg, Christian B, Adam S, Solar Movie, Kyle, Chemical Pine, Alpha Dog 2064, Zelenor, Otterfire, Fun, ... Phelan, Believe, Torben T, Bobby Joe Lord, Bradley T, Bo, Beefcake, and Silky Wilkie. I appreciate every last one of you. Okay, Melon Seeds has sent in another spooky deck. I've been tinkering with Merry and Pippin all year, but I'm laying it at the dog altar because I took a 3-year break and have a knowledge gap re-E 2020's heat. The main focus is token and artifact synergies. A lot of my runouts are a little slow and dirtly, and I can get run over in the bracket 3 pods I want to be in while I'm busy assembling my Hobbit powered torture contraption, but I really want to optimize it for fun and style. Please advise, and thanks for all the laughs while I was recovering from surgery this summer. Yes, I already cut the bracket 4 combos. Love to hear that. Okay, so what colors are Merry and Pippin? Abzan. We have a 2-mana dickhead who can make a food token. We can also give Bad Overrun. And then we have a 3-mana, when I make artifact, make a 1/1 token creature, but it only triggers once each turn. So we want to be doing this on everybody's, right, Chatterfang for 5, I think. I like what I'm seeing here. Give me Chatterfang and Took Mauled. We will see, we will see. I like what I see out of the buff section. I don't like that there's only 2 of them. Then we have Burn, Cantrip. Okay. What is this? 8 cards in? 8 cards in, you gotta pick a fucking lane, dog. You are swerving across 8 lanes of traffic right now with a 5th of vodka in your hand. And what I mean by that is these cards are not unusable. They do in fact cycle for the thing you need. However, the only reason you would put them in a deck is because you're like, these are Lord of the Rings cards and I love Lord of the Rings. And the only reason you would put Esper Sentinel in the deck is you're like, I love good cards and winning. And if we want to optimize a deck for both power and flavor, I think you need to draw some lines around the sandbox that you're playing in. We can't just be like, oh, well, if I have this card that's really flavorful, and then I have this card that's really good, I will have a deck that is both flavorful and good. You will end up with a deck that is neither. He's an artifact! You know what? So technically true. What about this one? I don't remember her from the movies, Melon. Nor do I remember him, nor do I remember when the hobbits put on all their fursuits and ran over the armies of Mordor roughshod. She's just good, right? That's what I'm saying, is if we want the deck to feel good, which is what we're always searching for, we need a North Star. If we attempt to create a vibe in the aggregate, we will always fail. You cannot moneyball a vibe. You cannot go, well, here's the card that is really good and is going to make the deck function, and here are the cards that are going to be really flavorful and are going to make the deck feel interesting, and then my deck will be interesting and then also good. We have to pick what the deck is meant to feel like, and then everything in the deck has to feel like that. We can have a few distractions. We can go out of our way a few times, but not many. It's really tighter than you think. Like, building for a coherent vibe is almost like CEDH levels of specificity. What is the vision? What do I want this deck to feel like? So I think the first thing we should pick is, do we want this deck to feel like I'm building an army? Or do we want this deck to feel like I am doing aristocrats? Because the burn, like Marionette Apprentice, 100% aristocrats piece. Corpse Knight, 100% aristocrats piece, but is a little bit more open because it just cares about entering. For Marionette Apprentice to work, army, 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 baby. Great, this dumb bitch is dead. So is this fucker. Empty the Hobbit holes. This is Cap, I'm pretty sure. Cap, yeah, Value. Oh, I love Value Town. I just want you to know, Really good card. I just have a tickle in my throat. One sec. So if we want to flicker something, I do realize this is pulling double duty. I do think we have some better options. Group hug. Yeah, sure. All right. Interaction. Oh, you've been hurt. Oh, you've been hurt. Oh, no. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, you poor soul. In interaction, too. Oh. I was trying to have backup plans. Backup plans and combo decks are what's known as other combos, especially when you're doing aristocrats, because the way aristocrats are going to work is like, aristocrats decks can very, very easily separate a lot of their cards into like 3 buckets. You're either in A, B, or C. And A is like, I make a thing. B is like, I sacrifice a thing. C is like, I provide value once you have sacrificed a thing. And you can fill your deck, or varied play patterns is, I guess, more accurate. Also not something you are going to get out of a combo deck. I think that is another, like, we gotta draw lines around the sandbox, and this may be a good opportunity for you to just build 2 decks. This is one of the most common things I recommend to somebody who feels stuck between play patterns like this. What I will promise you right now, you are not going to get a consistently satisfying deck that plays different every game. You can have a deck that will play different every game, derogatory. You can have a deck that will play different every game, and every once in a while will play well in some of the ways that you like. But for the most part, it's going to be a lot of you getting run over, because when you have, if we return to the ABC plan, and we will now abstract this to, this is game plan 1, this is game plan 2, this is game plan 3, you get an opening hand, and let's say you have 4 cards from game plan 1 and 3 cards from game plan 2, you're fucked. You're stone cold fucked. And your deck is actually really, really heavy on interaction and preposterously light on card draw. Do we have any? Did I just miss it? Oh, I did miss it. Okay, oh, you've lied about it. That's worse. We might be lying to ourselves as well. We have literally nothing that draws us a card by itself. Maybe Braids is Lauren and Braids are the closest. Everything else requires us to do another thing. Or I guess Tireless Tracker. That's also, we'll say that's unconditional. Like you'll get a land probably, but everything else hyper conditional. Some of these conditions are relatively easy to meet. You can be pretty confident that you're going to make 1/1s, and if I'm pretty confident I'm making 1/1s, I can be pretty confident in playing Skull Clamp. But again, because we have like deck plan 1, deck plan 2, deck plan 3, if you're trying to build a wide army and you draw Yawgmoth, you're like, fuck, I don't have an army anymore. And if you sacrificed your army to Yawgmoth and you draw Orin Frostfang, guess who's not drawing any cards from swinging all their creatures? You. Aristocrat decks are much more like, I am going to set up a meat reprocessing center, and I'm gonna go make sacrifice for value. That value will somehow make me a new thing, and once I have completed this bottom arrow here, I go infinite, and now I am winning. And so we want to combine, like, I'm not sure of the quickest route to going like truly infinite in this deck, but I think it would be like, you want to combine, I have my commanders out, I have Drum Bellower, I can tap creatures for mana, and then I like make a food, stack the 1/1 or the food that comes in with one of my free sacrifice outlets, and then I just untap and do it all again. You currently have 8 buckets. Your deck is presently A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you're like, but I love all of my boys in category F. That's true. I love them too. Make a second deck. Make your combo deck, make your ass beater deck, let them live separately in harmony and have totally different play patterns. And when you want to play combos, bring out the combo version. And when you want to play beat 'em up, bring out the beat 'em up version. But right now we're trying to do everything well, and we're failing broadly at all of it. We'll do one playtest to see how good it does go. Oh, good, Gilded Goose, we win. Look at that, I have a food, I'm winning. Okay, I get Pippin out turn 2. I get Mary out. I sack this food to tap them and make a food. This also makes me Sure, I don't know if it's gnomes, but I make a 1/1. And now I have Corpse Knight, which is good. This is part of my infinite combo. Then I also have, what does this do? All right, whatever, it's a land. I won't be too harsh. It's a land, it's fine. But I have a beat 'em up card, I have Court of Calling. I probably want to be getting Samwise, right? I can make 5 mana. So I go get Samwise because he's one of my combo pieces. All my mana and my foods to do this. I make a food, can play Orin, make a food because a non-token thing entered. And then I can swing these death touching guys and hope. Excellent, I have more aristocrats pieces. All right, so I have a way to sacrifice my creatures. I have a way to make somebody lose life when I get a creature. I have a way to make somebody lose life when I put something into the battlefield. But I'm again getting just a little bit stuck because then I have this broad like, ooh, look at me and all my value. Let's hope that the answer is on top of the deck. It is not. I will not knock you for having 1 piece of removal in the first 6 turns of the game, but this is an example of like, we have so many of the pieces. We have so many of the pieces and we're just not quite getting there. Very good. Maybe we drew more cards. Now we can sack foods to draw a card. We have even more value. But if we hit 1 more tutor, the game's over, right? If we had Recruiter of the Guard, if we had Lively Dirge, if we had not even the 1 mana instant speed, I go get the thing I need to win the game. We have to up the reliability. You have to up the redundancy on these A, B, and C categories, and you have to pick your 1 play pattern and commit to that. So we're gonna put you, I think this is Squirrel from Ice Age type beat. You got too many hands on too many nuts, Melon. But thank you very much for submitting. I hope this was useful and or entertaining. The goal is simple, landsack my way to victory. Oh. I am a tranquil mountain. I will not be moved by the vagaries of the Jund player getting value for taking game actions they were going to take anyway. It is their world. I am just living in it. I will not allow my eyebrows to twitch when I see something that allows him to play multiple land drops a turn. And I will not freak out when I see landfall effects in this deck that unnecessarily fluff this man for doing the best game action you can. Amen. Let's see what you've built, Alec. Oh God, it's the good precon. Oh no. Thank you for updating the tag scheme. Thank you for updating the tag scheme. Bad cards with synergy. Would you sacrifice a land, make a tapped copy if there are 7 or more lands in your graveyard? Otherwise, make a 1/1. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you tagged this way. Greater Gargadon. 10 mana, 9/7. So spend 10 for 1 red, but I can sack a land to take a time counter off it. Beautiful. Is this bracket 2 or 3? I would, sight unseen, I would believe bracket 3. Hearth Hole is incredibly good. Hearth Hole is very strong. Below rate cards with sin. This is killing me. This is fucking, the all cap synergy is fucking. All right, Reign of Phil. Sack a land, add a black. Okay, very cute. House Cartographer. If tapped, reveal until you reveal a land. Put it, oh my God, put into hand. Baby bear. Ooh. Oh, I'm not. I told people if you tagged them bad cards, I would let them slide, and I'm about to be an oath breaker, dude. Tell me when I'm done. Okay, Nahiri's lithoforming. Okay, sure. I can see this one. On win become tap, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may reveal. This land to hand shit, bro. I can't. These are actually, this synergy is beautiful. Like, I get why it works, right? Because normally you play these cards, you cannot use them because you would have to swing them. But we have a spaceship, so we can station it. So it is safe to tap them. But watching, like, the excellent Jund land drain commander be like, oh, fuck yeah, traveling botanist time. It's like watching Usain Bolt pull up next to you on the Y treadmill and be like, yeah, bro, now that I don't compete anymore, I'm taking a shitload of PEDs, but don't worry. I'm gonna run with a funny limp. You'll be fine. And then he just blows you out of the fucking track anyway. All right, World Soul's Rage. Ooh, hand and or graveyard tap. That's actually a pretty good mana dump. Sure. Sure. Okay. Believe in all of these. This is definitely, oh my God, finally, a commander that's so good. I can play these like I can play this hoo ass card and not feel bad about it. So let's see, we get Proving Ground, House Cartographer, Swing House Cartographer. Turn 3. This wouldn't fly in a draft game, but thankfully Commander is lower power than limited. And so you get to swing your 2/2 on turn 3. Boom, Cabaret Courtyard, straight to hand, baby. Bag them the fuck up. Play this. I pay a life for it. I have a hatch counter on this. Station. Ooh, Cinderglade! We are unstoppable, and I have to discard the hand size. I don't know, man. Gitrog, I've seen enough of you. I don't care. So we go Braids, Brood Ship. Crew the Brood Ship with Braids. I don't get any benefit for sacrificing a land yet. So I guess I just play this to get the tapped land out of the way. Crew this guy. Oh, no. There is a reason to play. All right, pretend that's a basic. So the reason to play Cinderglade is we would station this up enough to pay 1 and tap and then sack a mountain to draw 2 and then play the extra land. There was a reason. And then, oh, look at that. Canyon slow to hand. House Cartographer actually kind of winning me over. I hate it a little bit. Like, I don't want him to be. That's true. That's true, Alec, man. I'm gonna playtest this like you're at the World Championship, so we can take back anything bad that happens and do the good thing instead. I don't think I need to sack anything to Braids. So this comes in tapped. Station my guy. Bam, land to hand. I'm so fucking crazy. Move to bottom. 1 mana, sack this, draw 2. Land drop, and I guess I can see if this does anything. So I'd already have a 0/1 here. Land, I get a mountain. This would be 6. I think I fully station Hearthhull. So now when I sack a land, everybody loses 2 life. Station it up. Bam, straight to hand. Land drop for turn. How many do I have? I have 8, and each represents 2 damage. I think what I don't like is, this may just be a me thing, the threat profile is not deeply satisfying to me, because the threat profile is game actions, but nothing I really do matters. And then I'm holding in my hand the gun that threatens 1,000,000 damage. And it's never really been like the sauce that I would want with Hearthhull, and this is again subjective, but to make it feel like a land sack deck instead of just a like lands value deck is more things to do with like Splendid Reclamation. I don't think you could actually make it work with this. Like, I don't think aggressive mining would actually work unless we were a super hardcore aristocrats deck, because we would need a way to get rid of this at some point. But what this deck currently feels like to me is a landfall deck that has regular access to Crucible of Worlds, or not even regular access to Crucible of Worlds. It feels like a powered down landfall deck that always has a land taped to the inside of its butt cheek. I think the strongest thing you have done here is you have made it very, very reliable that I'm gonna have the lands to replay to make up for the fact that I'm sacrificing lands, right? Because I've dumped all these into the graveyard, but House Cartographer actually kind of doing that work a little bit. I'm sorry I spoke ill of his name. But then after that, like, we play a really good card. We draw a shitload of lands. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for God Eternal Bantu to get here. Or we're just waiting for Hearthhull to be crewed, and then it's like, all right, Hearthhull Bantu. Maybe that's what's unsatisfying to me, is in a deck that looks like it is built to celebrate all of these really bad cards, the win condition is waiting for effectively a 2-card combo. It has the Emperor of Palamecia problem, where you go like, oh my god, this guy's like so cool. I get to cast so many like dope spells. I get to do so much wild shit, and then I get to turn them over, and oh, then the only spell in my deck that matters is Traumatize. So Ellerman, thank you very much for submitting. This is a very good deck. I think we're peak in a very different way than the other one. I don't think we're totally there because we lack that last little bit of oomph. But I do think this is a very good rendition of like, how do I make a land sack deck? How do I pull out some really, really shitty cards? And how do I still participate in the commander game?